James, James. I served in the United States Army from 1970 to 76, Vietnam War. President Nixon was the president. And also, in 1965, I marched across the Everett Bridge and from Blood to Sunday. I also marched to the Capitol in Dexter Avenue, Montgomery, Alabama. And I also enjoyed the time I was there. I never expect life gonna meet me at this moment, because nobody knows how they're gonna make it across that bridge. And tell the truth, I ran so fast they couldn't catch me no how. Horses and dogs, people like Cotton Nichols, Sheriff Baker, Lou Evans, Detective Bobo was the police officer during that time. You didn't have but one black officer came by 1975, 78, that was Pritchard, named Pritchard. He was the first black officer in Selma. It was very segregated during that time. Blacks had to go to the back door to eat. You couldn't go to the front door to eat. You had to go play like Yellow Front and white auto sales to get your supplies, or 17 laundry for people, because, you had to go to the back door. You never had the privilege to serve. When I was in the military gave me a backlash because they didn't let you vote during that time, during 1970-76, during Vietnam War. You used to have an absentee voter, but during that time, they didn't give blacks the opportunity to vote. Whatever came forth you took it. During that time, Nixon was the president from 1968 to 74 till he got impeached from the president. Richard Nixon was a very, very optimistic Republican, because he kept us in the war for people to make money. Like people like Dick Cheney, during that time, Dick Cheney was Republican. You have Gerald Ford, was vice president. Gerald Ford, they took on their hand to make sure that Nixon was free. And during that time, in 1965, Governor Waters stood in the door of University of Alabama. He stood in the door to make sure no blacks could be accepted to the college at University of Alabama. Now you have opportunity to go any school you want to, but now time has been set back now by Republican leaders like Donald Trump. He's trying to make it hard for people to be segregated now. He's trying to make people hard to vote and hard to resist each other. To me, it's all about money. They're trying to make money off of other people, still letting the United States be the United States. Because we folks been the first of all United States. That's why people like Russia, China, trying to undermine the United States so they can take over in the long run. So if we don't watch ourselves, we're going to be caught up in it. Because the allies in Europe, they're going to depart us. If all the troops move from Europe, we'll be caught in a bind. Because we got Germany, you got France, you got Italy, you got Poland, you got Iraq. People still there, still in this country, in arm's way. And they just waiting for the opportunity to take over the United States by communicating wise and by electronic wise. If we don't be careful in life, we're going to get caught up in it. And I feel like we should come together as one. It ain't but one God. Our blood run red. And we should come together as one. Unity. Unity is the best thing in the world. And communication. You don't communicate with each other, we have nowhere to go. That's why we should come together as one and stop this democracy we're running now. Like Elon Musk, people like that from far country in Africa, South Africa. This is not South Africa, this is the United States. The United States was built on blood and tears. An immigrant, and blacks, whites, and all, immigrants from all parts of the world. And we built the Capitol. And I was stationed in Washington, D.C. I've got the opportunity to meet people like John All my brothers. Freestyle General during that time. John West Morgan was my commander, General. And Colin Powell and John Schwarzkopf was lieutenant during that time during the Vietnam War, 1968. I went to Army in 1970. General Colin Powell and Schwarzkopf were lieutenant. And they served this country with distinguished honor. If we don't serve this country with honor and respect, we're going to get caught up in it in a third war. Because the United States is going back toward politics and all. It's all about Republican and Democrat. It should be about one togetherness. Forget about the party you're in, independent, Republican, Democrat. We should come together one. If we don't agree on something, we should come to the table and make sure we understand. I can't see how a man can come to a foreign country because he's a Christian there to overtake the government. The government need to wake up. Need to wake up before we look up. And we look up too late, we're gonna be caught up in it. Like the Bible said, we get caught up in the rapture. If you get caught up in the rapture, you don't know where you're going. But right now, we know where we're going, and we're heading in the wrong direction. And I think we should come together as one. And I praise God that we made it this far. I never had the opportunity to respect myself of being a man until I realized what life can bring you as time go by. At 75 years old, I never felt like I'd have reached this age. But God is so good, He give you a chance. You got to go through a trial and tribulation to reach the point of life. If you don't reach that point of life, something wrong with you. He give you a free choice, life or death. And we should choose life, not death.
And what do you remember from Bloody Sunday? I mean, when you got to the apex of the bridge, saw those officers on the Montgomery side, I mean, what was going through your mind?
My mind was so confused because I was young, 15 years old. And we saw people like state troopers. Most state troopers at that time were 6 feet tall and above. Most from Ireland, Senator Ray. They weren't no short state troopers. And they had horses and dogs runners with a cow puncher. A cow puncher what you punch cows with, put a brand on it. They made sure they got you. But I was running so fast, they couldn't catch me no how. Because I had fast feet. And Bloody Sunday was a day, it was cold, March 13, 1965. It was cold. The weather ain't like it was during that time. Time changing now. But the Bible said you won't know the season from another season no more. And the Bible speaks for itself. And during that time, Bloody Sunday, it was cold and it was very kind of rainy-like. And we felt like we was just dogs, being a dog. Chase each other down for no reason. Because we don't agree with each other's race, we don't agree with each other's politics. We should come together, like I said, come together as one. And Bloody Sunday was a day we remember, I never forget. And during that time, only more than about 500 people crossed that Everpedal Bridge during that time. Before that, we had different mass meetings, but Everpedal Bridge was the day we remember because a lot of folks didn't make it across that bridge. A lot of folks got hurt, thrown in jail, and make you feel like we was in a dog pound somewhere, hollering at each other, saying we should overcome. How can we overcome when we ain't never been? We should come together as one. We should come together strong-minded with independent voice and make sure this world go to the right path. We shouldn't go back to history. History can't repeat itself. What happened during that time happened. But now the Republic trying to change the way of life now. Different army posts, stuff like that. Let's stay like it is. If it was there before, let's stay. Stop changing because it's going to be changed again when the Democrats get there. You need to stop trying to play political games, what some already happened 60 years ago. 60 years ago, we can't bring that back. We can only look forward now and make strong to each other and hold each other's hand and pray for each other and let there be a better world. not a better country. If folk come of the world, which is north, south, east, and west, we should honor each other with the four corners of the world. Like the book said, when the flags are all gone, God always stand. His word stand. When God's word stand, can nobody turn God's words around. I believe God did it for a reason, so we can come together. Everything is dealt for a reason. It's not a purpose. Everything is dealt for a reason. Whatever God said, it's gonna be. And we should come together and be strong and love each other and make this a better country and stop trying to downfall each other, how rich you can get, because ain't nobody gonna take it with them. We're all gonna leave something behind. We came here with nothing, and we're gonna leave with nothing. And that's why I remember about Bloody Sunday, it make me feel we going through a change now, but that change gonna come, like Martin Luther King said, that change will come. But he said, like he said, he might not get there with you, but the change gonna come. And the change is coming, but like they're trying to set it back. We should come together, like I said, and be strong toward each other and make this a better world.
How has the bond between the foot soldiers developed over the years? I mean, 60 years since then, I'm sure y'all stay close. And what does it mean to be at this breakfast and be able to come back in contact with them?
Well, it feels good. It feels good that some of us made it, a lot of us gonna pass on. And it feels good to meet people that you came up with that's still living and still able to walk and talk and listen to the word that each one will have a different opinion toward the foot soldier. A foot soldier is based on unannounced, because you never know you're gonna be a foot soldier. It came unannounced. We never felt this day was gonna come. So a lot of folks trying to put it high above this and high above that. But like I said, you don't know where you're going in life until God put you there. And the foot soldier, we should come strong with a strong bond and stop trying to be independent toward each other. We should come together as one and get in contact with each other and communicate with each other, see how each other's doing every day or every week or every month. Make sure we stay in contact with them, because we don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. Tomorrow might bring a disaster. We don't know. We just have to hold our head up and be strong with it. And the foot soldiers, we should march in unity, not in unity. You know, everything has a purpose, and we should have that bond to each other.